Hello world out there, my name is Eduardo. I go by Eddie. Some people call me Ed. I don't know, whatever. The reason I am going to start this blog or this whatever you want to call it is to tell my story and kind of just let you guys know what's going down, and I guess just get things off my chest. And this is the way I feel I might be able to do that. Yesterday, August 31st of 2017, I was notified by the doctors that my son is hard of hearing, and he's not able to listen 100% from his left ear, and a little bit damaged on the right ear as well. I was in shock when it happened. It was something really rough for me. It was something that I couldn't believe what had happened. I mean, it was just, it was hard. It was hard for me. So I do have a 9-to-5 job. My logo is right over here, which I can't really show, but if you know these kind of shirts, you know where I'm at. Anyways, I was okay, you know. I was there with my wife, and you know, she broke down, and I was there. You know, I think I was being strong, or I'm not sure. There was no crying or anything involved on my side. When I called my job and let them know that I wasn't gonna make it in because I just wasn't. It was just not a. It wasn't just a good day for me to come into work. I couldn't even talk. I broke down. I cried. I was just in tears of pain, or I don't know what it was, but I was pretty sad, you know. I was gonna start the video yesterday, but I just couldn't. I mean, I kind of had a little, you know, breakdown throughout the day. A lot of tears. Why me? Why my son? Why my family? What happened? Irish things go through my head. Was this part of the universe that I don't know. I mean, that has to come with me, or I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm just kind of like in a daze. I know it's not the end of the world, but definitely with this news is pretty heartbreaking for me, because it's just something that wasn't expected. I guess any parent doesn't expect it. I have a newborn, not a newborn yet, but I have a new baby on its way. I guess it's in the oven cooking. You know, they cook. It takes about 9 months to cook, as you probably already know. But anyways, baby's due in February, and it concerns me that if there's something similar with him or not. I mean, or him or her. Don't know yet what it is, and you will find out. You know, like I said, I'm going to try to do this blog every day and kind of get, you know, things off my chest, at least for the next 5 minutes or so. You know, as time goes, maybe I will, you know, move on and make more time, if that's the right way to say it. I don't know, I'm just throwing myself out here, but I just kind of want to know if there's anybody out there that has experienced this, where their son or daughter was, I don't know if the word is diagnosed, of hard of hearing, and if they have like a earpiece. They did show us the little baby earpieces that he would need to wear. And the reason that, you know, we got this far, I know I might be jumping around, but that's just what I do. But the reason we got this far is because my son is going to be 3 years old, and sometime this year in 2017, January, we noticed that he stopped saying kind of words. He was stopped saying words. He was starting to say words, which, you know, cool, but then all of a sudden he stopped. And that concerned his mother and I, and we ended up just kind of, you know, doing research. Actually, I was doing research to find out, what do we need to do? How do I find out what's going on? Is he okay? And et cetera, et cetera. They have this good service called 211 that you just dial from your phone, and you just let them know what's going on, and then they'll be able to refer you to different programs and packages, not packages, but programs that help you with getting on the right track or figuring out what's happening out there, you know. So this is just something that I definitely, you know, recommend anybody have any doubts. So, you know, if you're having trouble finding food, if you're having trouble finding any medical insurance, trying to find any kind of therapy, they're the ones that will help you or send you to where you might be able to get that assistance, you know. But as far as me, they help me, and you know, we have a social worker now. They've been, you know, therapists that have come over the house and all that stuff. But saying that, one thing that we were waiting for was for them to check his hearing. And we did have a test about a month ago, and it was supposed to be with him wake, you know, he was awake, but he's just fussy. I mean, he's a fussy kid. Probably all kids are. I don't know. He was just kind of fussy. He's not very well with like sitting down and kind of hanging out, you know, someone putting things in his ear, especially if they want to put something in his ear and they want him to be very quiet. I mean, he's 2 years old. He's not having it. I probably wouldn't have had it either at that age. I might not have it at this age. But anyway, so they couldn't diagnose it correctly. The doctor at that time said, yeah, you know, she's thinking maybe his left ear might be something, but she couldn't come with a conclusion. Excuse me, but so we had to go to the next step. So a month later was yesterday, where they had to seduce him and give him some medication so he can fall asleep. But the process is he had to be in bed by 10-11 the night before. No food by that time. Had to wake him up at 3 in the morning. I actually woke him up at 4 because I was like, man, that's going to be harsh on him. Or me. Probably most likely his mother and him and then me. But anyways, so woke him up at 4, picked him up, took him to the living room, turned on the TV. He wasn't having it. Gave him my cell phone, which is, that's the new, you know, technology pacifier, is give him the cell phone. So I gave him the cell phone. He was on the phone. You know, we took off to Rady's Children's Hospital, which they're the best. I love them. Thank you for all your service and your help that you do for the kids and everybody. But yeah, I just went, and we went, and, you know, they gave him his medication. Just being there was a little rough. But right before that, they saw him, I was watching, you know, my phone, and I saw that a video that I told my wife, here, let's take a look at it. And it was about people, their reactions for first time hearing. And it was right before we knew any kind of thing. And I was like, oh, look at this, you know. And she saw it, and I was watching it, and it was very touching, because it was just someone that has never heard a sound in their life. And then they're not kids, they're adults, some teenagers, but mainly adults in this video. And they first heard something, and it was amazing. Their face, their expression, it was very emotional. It was emotional for them as the patient that had the implant, because these implants actually went into their head, their scalp right here. And they were listening, you know, my wife was there. She started crying a little bit, and it was very emotional. Nurse comes out and says, I'm ready. She goes, are you okay? My wife was crying, and she's like, it's okay, you're gonna be fine. We went in there, you know, we did the whole process. I mean, we were in there for maybe 2-3 hours of everything, but I just kind of wanted to know, you know, if any other family member, which I'm pretty sure there is, but if you are watching, or if somebody's watching this that knows, shoot me an email. I'm at hiphopeddie@gmail.com. Once again, hiphopeddie@gmail.com, with any kind of like suggestions or opinions or whatever you have there. I'm there to listen. So our next step is, you know, right before I end this, the next step is to contact his pediatrician, which we did today, this morning, and we're just waiting on the confirmation for the referral. They're going to do an ear checkup on him and make sure everything is okay as far as the back of the ear, because the front of the ear is good, but I guess the back of it, I guess they're trying to find out what was the cause of it, you know, because if we can find the cause, then we can prevent from any future damaging or any more of it. So if you have any tips out there, let me know. Like I said, I'm going to try to do these blogs once a day, and let everybody know what's going down in my head a lot of things that come in here that I need to just kind of get out and express. Take care. Blessed to everybody. Stay positive. Universal energy is with you. If you want to create something, think about it and let it out in the world. Put your part in, but things will happen. All right. Deuces. But peace. Bye.